Welcome to SUSACon 2023. So in this session, we are going to see how TCS Cognix Container as a Service solution enables smart factory transformation for manufacturing industry. So that's something that we have developed along with SUSA Rancher and K3S solution. So I'm Ganesh Kumar from Tata Consultancy Services, also known as TCS. Tata Consultancy Services is an IT services, consulting, and business solutions organization that has been partnering with many of the world's largest businesses in their transformation journeys for the past 55 plus years. Its consulting led, cognitive powered portfolio of business, technology, and engineering services and solutions is delivered through its unique location independent agile delivery model, recognized as a benchmark of excellence in software development. I'm a specialist in container technology and I lead the containers and Kubernetes practice in cognitive business operations in TCS. With me, I have Mr. Gopal Ram, who leads the Agile Infrastructure Center of Excellence at Cognitive Business Operations in TCS. So, from our infrastructure practice group, we focus on 30 plus technology offerings, including container, DevOps, IT resiliency, automation, observability, etc. So, for building turnkey solutions, bringing more value to the business. We have a deep relationship with ecosystem partners across the technology spectrum to help customers transform and grow through various products and services. So today we will be discussing about the TCS Cognix Enterprise CaaS solution that we have developed, and then how it transforms within the manufacturing industry. So by picking up some of the use cases for the solution, and also we'll see a working demo of the solution and summarize with the solution benefits. So with this, I would like to start with some of the key business drivers that we see in this industry. So we see containers and microservices with their characteristics such as scalability, portability, and agility are becoming the preferred choice for modern software delivery. Also, Kubernetes adoption has increased. It's continuously increasing year on year and has become the de facto standard for container orchestration. So it is evident that multiple enterprises are in this journey towards cloud native software delivery to achieve a hybrid and multi-cloud approach. So in the manufacturing industry, increasing productivity, lowering the costs, and preventing production failures is something very crucial. So to fulfill these objectives, manufacturing enterprises must have a resilient and responsive IT to meet the agility need of the business. So, however, containers and Kubernetes adoption has a set of challenges to be overcome, and the also the key business drivers for adoption that we see are providing a unified and central management from the data center across cloud and even the edge or remote factory sites. And the second is improving operational efficiency and developer experience by accelerating the time taken to productionize a container or Kubernetes platform, and thereby you increase the productivity faster. The third driver is adopting a cognitive AI or a machine learning based cognitive platform that can be used for performing quality inspection or quality assurance kind of use cases for the industry. And the fourth one could be reducing maintenance cost by automating the repetitive Kubernetes platform operations. So, with this, I would like to request Mr. Gopal to elaborate on the innovative solutions that that we are developing for the manufacturing transformation, to speak about the TCS Cognix suite of solutions before we go into the container as a service solution.
Thanks, Ganesh, for the brief introduction and setting up the context. Very happy to be part of SUSECON 2023 and discuss about our joint solutions, including our Cognix Container as a Service for especially for manufacturing industry with SUSE. As Ganesh rightly mentioned, we see there are several challenges, complexities, and risks of IT operations that impact the digital transformation initiatives globally. Enterprises are focusing primarily on improving their service agility, business resiliency, and sustainable solutions. To empower enterprises to embrace the journey and take competitive edge over the business, we have developed the TCS Cognix suite of solutions. To give a quick background on TCS Cognix, it is an AI-driven machine collaboration suite. It's consisting of 700 plus libraries of pre-built digital assets and solutions, addressing the entire breadth of IT and business operations across multiple industries. So Cognix enables better time to market, leveraging assets and our contextual knowledge of our customers, right? Let me give you a few examples, right, where we implemented. For one of our healthcare customer to meet its compliance requirement, we leveraged our Cognix value builder called Container Security Remediator and Container Golden Image Factory, right, which is a fully integrated workflow automation that centrally delivers a consistent hardening and vulnerability free container base across the organization. And for another customer who is a large pharmacy chain in North America, who has the 10,000 plus retail stores across the country and serving customers round the clock, right? For them, we implemented a reliability engineering solution which comprises of chaos engineering, reliability testing, and capability of scalability and modeling, right? With this, we are able to reduce the RTO from 24 hours to 5 minutes, right? And ensure 100% uptime for business critical applications. As I mentioned, these Cognis value builders are a collection of pre-built, reusable digital solutions that bring together multiple digital levers to address specific business problems. For an example, we have developed Container Value Builder, which helps to automate installation configuration of SUSE Rancher Kubernetes engine in a completely air-gapped or network disconnected environment, right? So this can be reused for customers who are looking for and running mission critical workloads in a highly secured environment to save effort and cost savings. I think with this, I would like to, thank you to Suse for giving this wonderful opportunity to talk about TCS Cognix solutions. Now, let me hand over this to Ganesh, who will walk through our container as a service solution along with use cases and key benefits. Thank you.
Thank you, Gopal, for the joining the session to brief on Cognix overview and along with the sharing the customer experience. So to start with, now we start with discussing about the Cognix container as a service solution that we have developed. So which includes an automation first approach that starts from provisioning the Kubernetes cluster to operating the platform at a scale in a production environment. So, as Kubernetes is just a foundational orchestration layer, the solution includes the other essential components like DevOps, CI/CD tools, monitoring, security, persistent storage, and the data platform. So we have a set of Cognix value builders for containers. It could be in terms of automation packages or digital toolkits that can be readily consumed to accelerate the solution. For example, automated platform deployment, which is a pre-built toolkit that automates the installation and configuration of a Kubernetes environment, thereby saving effort and time taken for the setup. And a second value builder could be automated a container air gapped deployment, so which automates the installation configuration of a fully functional a Kubernetes platform that could be Rancher Kubernetes engine in a completely network disconnected or often referred as air-gapped environment. So this saves time and effort in the setup of the platform. So likewise, we have many other value builders that can be leveraged. So this makes it, on the whole, it makes a holistic solution where it includes all the essential components bundled as a package, but consumed in as a service model, for example, with chargeback and showback models. So the solution features a quick setup powered by all the core and essential services that includes the agility, resiliency, flexibility, and full control over the entire stack. So this helps customers to provide their consumers a truly container as a service consumption model across on-prem or private cloud or even the public cloud environments. So to know more about a container as a service solution, we have a separate session, part of SusaCon with the ID 1209, and the title is TCS Cognix redefines IT infrastructure transformation with Susa Rancher. So I would request you to please have a watch that separate session. And in this session, we will discuss more about the manufacturing use cases and how it transforms. So to start with, so far we discussed about the overall Cognix portfolio and a high-level overview about enterprise CaaS solution. So now we'll discuss about the several use cases for container as a service, which we'll cover now. So we'll pick up the top three use cases and we'll discuss. So the first use case would be self-service Kubernetes clusters, provisioning Kubernetes clusters at scale. And the second use case is securing container-based images. And the quality inspection would be the third use case. Now, coming to the first use case, so wherever you are in the cloud native journey, one of the essential step would be enabling a self-service provisioning of the Kubernetes clusters for the developers and the platform operators, so that they're able to self-service the lifecycle management of their Kubernetes environment. So we have so this provides not only ease of experience but also sets a standard governance practice and improved operational efficiency. So we have developed the automation first approach, leveraging the value builders that we discussed. So this would help in the self-service provisioning workflows, automation toolkits that gives several advantages to the customer who are evaluating and adopting Kubernetes platform. So you'll have the Kubernetes cluster starting with requesting for a Kubernetes cluster as a catalog based service, and then automatically the cluster is provisioned and delivered for the end user, following the ITSM solutions also. So with that, I'll move to the second use case, which is securing container-based images. So, security is one major concern for any IT environment, and especially for container adoption. And there are chances it could cause delay in taking applications to production. So container-based images form the foundational layer for container and microservices setup. So securing a container-based image is one crucial step in shifting left the container security. So this helps in starting the container security even before incorporating the application code into the image, but extend the throughout the life cycle of application, including build, run, and deployment. So securing base image includes hardening the base base image as per a compliance standard. It could be CIS benchmark standard checks, or Department of Defense based security standard, etc. And so once the hardening is performed, then it would involve scanning the images for vulnerability threats, and also remediating them. So the solution what we have developed is golden image factory, which is a container security remediator. So it's a cloud native approach that throttles the container security by automating the image hardening and vulnerability remediation through DevOps, CI/CD pipelines, and deliver enterprise grade production based image which can be consumed across your organization. So these images, which can be labeled as golden images, can be readily consumed by the developers to build their application code on top of this. So some of the benefits that you could achieve out of this securing the base image, like you can have harden and secure base images less than, within few minutes you can have it delivered to the organization. And also you'll have we have seen even up to 40% of effort reduction in securing and managing the base images. So by this you'll have a ready to consume enterprise container image on the go model, and then centralized you'll also have a centralized governance to provide security. And of course this could be also delivered in a shared model or a dedicated service model. So with this, I'd move on to the third use case, which is a quality inspection for a product. So one of the key requirement in manufacturing or a retail industry is performing a product quality inspection and giving a quality assurance. So adopting a machine learning vision based computer vision based product quality inspection is transforming in this industry. So the solution consists of a cloud native microservice based application for performing the quality inspection, built for high performance, scalability, and resiliency. So the application can be deployed and maintained across several factory or production floors, but rolled out and managed from a central location, which can be a core or a regional data center, or even in cloud. So the product quality here in this example, we are testing the product quality of piston. So piston is the product that's being tested for quality inspection, which would be moving in a conveyor belt, and the image of that piston would be captured and processed in order to identify any defects in the piston. So with this, I'll take next few minutes to show a working model of the use case that we discussed. So here we will see the use case of the piston quality analysis. So for which this is the deployment architecture that we have, which has assume you have a core data center where you have a central management Kubernetes cluster, which is rancher based, and also you have multiple remote or edge factory sites that has a slimmed down version of Kubernetes running, like a K3s lightweight Kubernetes cluster running. So you'll have the quality inspection application running in these the factory edge locations, we can call it. But these all these edge locations are managed from the central cluster. So this is the setup that we have built, the Cognix container as a service solution. So where if you see there are multiple clusters running here, that starts with it could be the core data center cluster and the remote factory locations that are running. So this can be distributed across your on-prem location or even cloud environments, but it is centrally managed in a central management. So here we have the all the life cycle management of the Kubernetes cluster is managed centrally, and also the application rollout. For example, the quality inspection application, it's rolled out using GitOps based approach, where we have leveraged the fleet management within Rancher console. So the application is automatically rolled out across all the edge or factory locations using this um, the GitOps approach. So this is the vision-based quality inspection. As you see, the product here is a piston that is moving on a conveyor belt. So there are cameras located across the product, across the conveyor belt, that would capture the images of the moving piston. So based on the images that are captured, these images are processed automatically in order to find any defect in the product. So thereby, any defect in the product is identified and then categorized well in advance. So this saves time and the inspection time that is taken and the effort required for this. So this entire application that is used to perform the quality inspection, it is running across the K3s edge cluster, and all these edge clusters are centrally managed from a central management data center or a core data center location. So with this, I would like to highlight some of the benefits of the solutions and the use cases what we have discussed. So we have covered the overview about container as a service solution and the examples of where the solution, how the solution can transform industries. And here we have picked up the manufacturing industry use cases that we covered. So overall, the solution helps faster time to market by increasing the productivity, lowering the cost of quality, and as a platform, it helps to improve business agility and efficiency. So I hope the session was informative and useful. Thank you for watching, and looking forward to seeing you in another informative session very soon. Thank you.